我觉得 T1 作为对手来说是真的非常的强了，因为他们就算是先进入到逆风，比如说我们的比分领先于他们，但是他们的整体不管是运营的思路还是他们的打法都不会说是那种缩在后面，他们一定会跟你们抢，然后尽量把资源都把小龙都控下来。所以我觉得他们这一点是心态特别好的，而且他们游戏的执行上也特别好，所以我觉得是一个非常强的对手。
일단 아직 팀적으로 분위기나 컨디션이 완벽하진 않다고 생각되고요. 그래도 이긴 거에 의미를 두고 AL전을 잘 준비하면 될 거라고 생각하고 있습니다. MSI 때 막부터 봤기 때문에 되게 한타 팀파이트를 잘하는 팀이라고 생각하고요. 그리고 뭐 언제든 이번에 우승했던 젠지라든지 또 준우승했던 저희도 이길 수 있는 강한 팀이라고 생각하고 있습니다.
我觉得要打败 T1 的话，首先要做到的是我们前期资源团的那些策略一定要做好，就哪些小龙、哪些草丛能控，能跟他们对战，要放，这样我们一定要把这个想好。
일단 작년에 저희가 EWC 초대 우승자이기 때문에 이번에도 그 우승 리핏을 디펜딩을 할 수 있다면 좋을 것 같고 또 MSI 때 준우승을 했기 때문에 그런 아쉬움을 달랠 수 있는 기회가 될 것 같습니다.
It's great because again, you respect Shanks on Talia, great champion for him. You respect the mid-jungle prowess of anyone's legend. But the takeaway means in Fearless, there is no more Azir left in the series, and for T1, their response
works pretty effectively with the team. A lot of engage options already, but just feels like a really solid engage composition. They have the follow-up from the Jhin. They also have the Gwen, who's obviously going to provide that consistent damage.
They just are so lucid and aware of what's happening on the map and securing so many good angles. But
you know, when there's an update, oh, Tarzan's doing the faker.
He's
And then on that pillar, they're going to look with the brown Q and then maybe try to proc that brown passive and get a good chunk as we get a fight going here, perhaps.
When Tarzan blows, you've got a Brom, it's dangerous. Stun comes out from Faker, but 6:30 is now where we're at as AL are bringing Tarzan to top. This is a gank attempt, but KL needs to get the permafrost and down onto Kerry with a flash out with the pillar slow. Kerry in trouble, but now the new target onto Guma. He flashes, but he's chomped down. No AD to work with, and a first blood granted over to Hope.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit greedy by the T1 bot lane here as Kerry is looking for Trundle.
Behind him, slowing
He's
down.
For a mano a mano here at the red buff.
It might actually slow down the red buff completely. There's no Wukong while Dragon's being done. Guma's walking up.
Yeah, he's going back.
Oh my lord. Okay, that's going to be there for another couple of minutes. Grub like also taken.
Oh, Current ulting.
I don't think there's a kill onto Flandre here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but need to work early. A little bit rubbish. Is Flandre at half HP? The damage does matter, but Flandre stays safe. This flash is also unavailable. Hope is going to get pushed in here, and in 1 minute 50, but there's the engage. Magnet Storm, a double stun. Hope in trouble, but they turn onto Guma. The Lucian Brom is just so strong, and even though Carrier hits everything, it's another kill to Hope. Stunned up again. Hope is kiting back. Kyle in the way, and Carrier doesn't have a flash to get nearby. The remount flashed away. Another kill on the cards. Close. The Shattering Strike blocked, and a damage dealer is Hope now as great ulti. Flandre flashes away and bursts down too.
It really highlights as we have a maybe gank by KL. I wanted to talk about Flandre, but now they're looking at Faker.
Shanks just has the ulti to lay her down, and I don't even know if he needs it. Faker knows he's dead. In the end, it's sent out by Shanks, doubled up by KL. To stop all this time wasting, Shanks will get a kill as well.
But in the end, didn't have enough damage, didn't have those items he needed, and now Tarzan, alone with his tower, with those 3 grubs, just demolishes it, chomps it down, and gets that massive gold influx that are really going to snowball AL in this game.
Curtain call's going to come through. The sidestep was great at the start from the Deadly Flourish. Number 2. Number 3 doesn't connect Tarzan. The slow on 4 would be big, but he ulties straight away onto Carrier, who's got Shank beside him and just ordering down. Carrier thought, yeah, we'll get him eventually, but Shank's just walked up, ordered him, and T1 are so dizzy.
Now AL firmly in control. Owner got to get a Raptor camp. We'll see if he pays for this. I think a Wukong should be able to disengage, but just small consolation prize. I say that.
He jumped in. He's going to clone out, luckily, as stun in mid. Faker doing the burst onto Hope. No support there from Kyle, but the Culling's going to come out. The burst is now down the queue eventually. It's the shutdown, but Faker's about to be stunned up. One more auto, the bear in the way. Faker.
Yeah, AL is just reopening on the map now with all those items, but Faker looks for the TP here. They're trying to look on Shanks.
Flank might mean everything to T1 right before the Dragon if they can get Shanks. Well, they got his ulti. That's a start. Faker, though. No flash available to chase this up, but the Emperor's Divide is now down.
A team with so much damage, I think it's just not contestable.
Andre, between worlds onto Faker. He stepped up to the wave. His flash is not available, remember. He's got Tibbers. He'll drop it on Flandre's head, but the layering for Kale is gorgeous. Hope walks in. He'll take kill number 4, and with that bot turret will go as well. Sequence of play is so clean, and anyone's legend are not slowing down. They're keeping the pace going as Kerry has to crash down. Ono's like, yeah, I'll look for an angle, but where is it? What's he going to find? No one but Tarzan running right into his mind. There's Shanks, a level 13 Azir, chasing ready with the ulti up the Cyclone. He's going to find nothing but a flash comes through. Subjugation in the end, but auto to death again.
The thing is, if you have bot lane push like AL has now, you can just pull the Atakan towards the bot lane. You see Hope trying to pull it down. Maybe we're not seeing the Atakan taken just yet as TP is being committed.
A TP flank. Ona's going to reposition, but his ulti's lay it up. Cyclone comes through finally. AL split up, but the Culling is laying into Ona. While he tries to find Kael, he gets out with a sliver, and Shanks in backline gets Tippers. And meanwhile, Grimmer trying something with a flash. Shanks keeps him in place, puts him in a choke. Kael's low, and T1 are doing better than you'd expect, but then Flandre and Tarzan start meeting their makers. It's Faker dropping for a triple. The Trundle unleashed the Troll King.
Really well was Boomer and Kerry. Oh, not going to get a steal.
Not going to, because it's just another kill, isn't it? Chasing down Doran. What has he been able to do this game? Flandre's had his number in all the lane, and then Tarzan has just been everywhere. Like, the Lidbo's not going to connect. Shanks, if he gets the Tibbers on his head, maybe there's something. Ona jumps in, under Kael's not going to work much. Inhibitor goes down, goes from Carrier, thinks about an engage off it, but not much. Pulled up. Flandre pokes from over the wall. There's Faker flashing onto Hope. Deadly Flourish as well. They found an angle. Owner into the back line is great, but look at what Flandre just did. He blew your world wide open. And T1, that was the best you could do in game 1 as Faker's now caught between a weird bunny and a bear. Which toy looks better here? As yes, AL are chunked, but that was the best fight that T1 could come up with.
Faker looking at TP out, should be able to get away, and
T1 and LPL's fathers.
This game's not looking too hot.
It would be crazy if AL helped break the curse. This team that came out of nowhere, left field, as the #1 seed representative. AL are looking for the final fight of this game. It's between worlds again. In goes Shanks and sends Faker back. He's godlike as AL, again, they're getting low. It looks nice. You're like, yeah, it's so much better than the rest of the fights. Even as Goober gets another return on investment, Trundle just walks in and Tarzan whomps him for a few. Jungle diff, mid diff, map diff, team diff. T1 not used to this, but AL sunk in game 1, locked in. And the LPL has blasted this series open to the EWC semi-final.
Convincing start to this series from AL. Felt like T1 never really got started in this one.